Hi children, Nivedita ma'am is back again with yet another interesting video. So this week we are just going to see about exploring Windows 7 and also introduction to MS Word. So this is going to be this week topic for technology. So as you all are aware, a computer cannot be operated with a help of operating system. So operating system is an important software of the computer. We have already learnt about hardware and software, right? So hardware and software are being managed by computer operating system. So a computer cannot work without OS, that is the operating system. So what OS have we installed in all the systems in our lab? Yes, Microsoft Windows. Okay, it is the commonly used software in most of the places. So it is actually the first program that is installed in a computer. So like Microsoft Windows, we also have other kind of operating system. So in your mobile, what is the operating system you are using? Few may be using Android. So Android is an operating system. Few may be using Ubuntu, that is also an operating system, and others like they may be using Apple phones, right? So Apple phones are working under Mac operating system. So operating system, they can be of various types. It is actually the initial program to a computer. So without operating system, we will not be able to operate a computer. So all the softwares can be installed in the operating system. Okay children, so now let us see what happens to a computer when we switch it on. So when you switch on a computer, the operating system starts loading. It is processing. So once it is processing, the process is called as booting. Okay. So booting is the initial stage or whenever we switch on a computer. So it denotes that a computer is ready to work. Okay. So after the booting process occurs, you will get a screen called desktop. So the initial screen that appears on your system once it is switched on is called a desktop. Clear with it? Yes. So it is also called as our workspace. Workspace in the sense we do all sort of work in the desktop. Right? Next, you can view and work with files or access programs and internet. So what are the jobs that can be done in the desktop? Yes, you can do the above mentioned jobs like viewing files or accessing the programs and internet. Just take a look at this picture children. So this is the initial screen of your system. This is called as, yes, very good, this is called as desktop. So I have just mentioned the parts of the desktop. So see, in the leftmost corner you have start button. So with the help of start button only you can shut down a computer or you can open any kind of programs. Okay. The blue color line at the bottom is the task bar. So task bar denotes what are all the activities or tasks that is to be processed. And the rightmost corner of the bottom taskbar is called as the notification area. So in the notification area, you will be notified with the activities that you do. For example, the time or the date will be displayed in the notification area. And then if you plug in a pen drive or any external devices, that will also be mentioned in the notification area. the central part, okay, the central blue color is commonly called as the desktop. And as you see in the picture, are you visible, like is it visible for you to see very small kind of pictures? Yes children, they are called the icons. So Windows normally uses icons to graphically represent items. So programs or folders can be graphically represented. So this is a part of Windows graphical user interface. So an icon appears all over the windows, okay. They are just the pictures, and also they tell what type of items they represent. For example, a recycle bin will be denoted with the help of a dustbin, okay. So whatever trashes you have, whatever trash files you have, you can just move those files into the recycle bin or the dustbin. Next, a my computer will be denoted with the help of computer symbol. Then E denotes the internet. So likewise you'll have small images all over the windows. So that is called as icons, and icons are graphical user friendly. Clear with it? Let us now see about files and folders. So a file is nothing but an item created and stored on a computer. So a file can be given name of our own choice. It is actually stored on a computer, and either way you can copy the file using a CD or a flash drive, or that is called a pen drive, okay. So the icons of the files are made by different programs, and each looks different. For example, a Word file will be represented as W. A PowerPoint presentation file will be represented by the letter P. Likewise, it has some variations. You can put your files in a folder. So a folder is a container, or it is a storage space for storing all the files and also other folders. So as you do in the files, you can also give your own name to your folders also. A folder is also represented by an icon, okay. It will be usually yellow in color, and it will be like a open file. Clear? So let us now just see about how to create a file and save a file. Then let us see about the operations that can be done with the help of file and folder. So as shown in the slide, okay, I have just given the steps to create a file. The first one is you have to open a program. Say for example, you have to open a Word file, okay. Then after opening it, you'll just receive a blank space. So a blank space denotes a blank page. So you can type on that blank page. Once you finish your work, you have to save it. So how will you save? You can save by three ways. One is by clicking the save icon, okay. Other one is by selecting file save option. The third one is you can use shortcut key. So by these three ways you can save a file. Next, you can give a specific name for your file, and it can be saved in a particular destination. And at last you have to click save. Okay, now we shall see that in a practical video.
Children, let us now see how we are going to open a file and how are we going to open a folder. Okay, first we are going to open a file. Let us see about creating and saving a file. Okay, so this is the desktop of our system. So in this desktop, I am just moving the mouse pointer here and there. Can you see? Are you able to see a white color arrow mark on the desktop? Yes, that is my mouse pointer, and I am just going to move the mouse pointer See, it is moving over the desktop. Okay, for creating, I'm just going to create a file. So for that, I have to open any kind of software. So let me first open a Word. Okay, MS Word. I'm going to open MS Word. So where will MS Word be? It will actually be in the start button. So see, at the leftmost corner there is the start button. It is displayed, right? So this is the start button. So I'm going to click my start button. So you have to left click the start button. So once you left click the start button, you will get a pop out like this. So from this you have to go and search for MS Word. So where will MS Word be? It is here in the Microsoft Office. Are you able to see Microsoft Office? Yes. So once you click on the Microsoft Office, you will have various applications of MS Office. So under MS Office, that is Microsoft Office, you have various applications. Just scroll on with your scroll button and search for Microsoft Office Word. So where is Microsoft Office Word? Yes, here it is. Microsoft Word 2010. So I am going to open the Microsoft Word 2010 and this is going to be my file. So just left click on this Microsoft Word 2010. So once I left click, you will get a page like this. That is, your Microsoft Office Word opens and it will be displayed like this. So there are many works that can be done in Microsoft Office Word. So that we will be discussing later. Now let us see how to save a file. Now we have created a new file. The new file name is there in the topmost center. See, it is displayed as document1 hyphen Microsoft Word. So my file name is document1 and it is a Word file. Now I am going to save this file. So how will you save the file? Yes, in your leftmost corner, top leftmost corner, you can see a floppy button, floppy icon. Can you see? Yes, this is a floppy icon, and this, with the help of this floppy icon, I can save my project, save my file. So here I'm just going to click the save button. So just left click. Okay, this is the first step for saving the file. Otherwise, I can go to file option. So where is file option? Yes, it is indicated as blue color. So I have to click on the file option. So once I click my left button of the mouse, a pop out occurs. And here you have option save, save as. So I'm going to save my file. So what I have to do, I have to click this save button. I have to left click my save button, or else I can have another option called Control S. Control S is for saving. So what are all the three options I have? I have icon, for saving, or file, save, or control button, CTRL plus yes. So these are the three options with which I can save. So I have icon button, the floppy icon. Where is the floppy icon? It is in my leftmost corner, top leftmost corner. So I have my floppy icon. So with this I can save, or else I have to go to file menu and save option, or else I can press the shortcut key Control plus S. So these are the three ways for saving my document. Okay. So now I am going to save this file. So I am going to click file menu and I'm going to select the save option. So once I left click on the save option, I will have a menu like this, and the left side, here you can see many options, right? So this left side indicates where the file has to be saved. Either it should be saved in the desktop, or it should be saved in the downloads, or in the music site, or in the pictures, or as videos, or in the local disks C, D, E, F, or my external pen drive G. So here are many options, and out of which I am going to save my file in the desktop. Okay, so I'm going to save my file in the desktop. So you have to click the desktop option. Just click the desktop option. Just left click the desktop option. Now you have to give a file name. So my file name is icon. Okay. So this icon is my file name, and it is a Word document. Now after giving my file name, for example, I'm just giving Word. Okay. So my file name is Word. Now I am going to save this. Where is the save button? It is here in the rightmost corner, and just click on the save button. So once I click on the save button, okay, my document will be saved. So where did I save my document? Where did I save my file? Yes, I saved my file in the desktop. So which is the desktop? So the blue color screen, the initial screen is my desktop. So see here, I'm just clicking and dragging the Word file which I saved. Just see. So this Word, okay, this Word is my file name, and it is a Microsoft Word document. So I have created a file called Word. Can you understand, children? Very good.
Next one is like the same way as we created a file, we are going to create a folder. So the first step is you have to right click on the desktop. So after clicking, you'll get few options, and from that you have to select new option, and from the new option you have to select folder. So once you click on your folder, a new folder appears, and you can change the name of it. So this can be seen in the upcoming videos, like how to create a folder. So shall we go into the video?
Children, earlier we just saw about how to create the Word file. Okay, so I created a file using MS Office Word, and I saved the same in my desktop. Okay, I saved it using the name, using a file name called Word. Okay, so this is my file. So next I am going to just show you how to create a folder. Okay, and as well as we are going to move the particular Word file, that is my Word file, into that folder. Okay, so come on, let us see how to create a folder. So in your mouse you will have two buttons, right? One is the left button and another one is the right button. So I am just going to click my right button. Okay, as soon as I click my right button, I will have few options like this. So as you see in the desktop, you have view, sort by, refresh, undo, shared folder, Intel graphics, and new. So in this new, there is an option called folder. So I am going to click this folder for creating a new folder. So this is how I am going to create a new folder. So what you have to do, you have to first right click your mouse button, then you have to go to the new option, and from that you have to choose folder. Okay, so you have various other options also, like if you want to create a new MS Word document, you have Microsoft Word document. See, so if you click, a Microsoft Word file will open in your desktop. Okay children, so now my work is to create a folder. So where's my folder? So here it is. And once I left click my folder, I'll have a icon like this. So an yellow color icon stating that it is a new folder. Now I can rename my new folder. So for that what I have to do, I have to just right click my folder and choose the option called rename. Okay, so in this rename, I'm going to rename my folder. So choose rename. So here it will become as blue color, and now you have to give your own name. So I'm just going to give as computer. So my folder name is computer. After that I'm going to place my Word file. So as my Word file, it is on the top, and I'm just going to place my Word file inside my folder called computer. So either I can just click and drag inside my folder. Okay, so as my Word file is opened, I cannot perform the action. So I can just click and drag my Word file into the folder, or I can copy paste it. So if I open my folder, I'll have my Word file. So this is how you have to create a folder and a Word file.
Children, that's it for today. In our next video, we'll see in detail about MS Word. Thank you. Bye.